Daughters, when did a small money argument expose a huge family secret? My dad always taught me the value of a dollar, which is funny because he spent 10 years stealing mine. For a decade, I believed he was barely scraping by. He lived in a cramped one-bedroom apartment and wore the same 3 faded shirts. I felt bad for him, so I let him manage my high-yield savings account, the one I had been building since my first job. I figured he could earn a bit more interest for me while I focused on my career. We had a deal, but lately the balance looked a bit lean. I didn't push it because I didn't want to stress him out. Then came the Tuesday morning that ruined everything. We were at the grocery store, and he started a full-blown argument over a $10 box of organic coffee. He actually raised his voice in the aisle, complaining that prices were predatory and that he was down to his last few cents. He looked genuinely stressed, almost panicked. But as he was ranting, his phone buzzed in his pocket. He glanced at it and his whole face changed. The stress vanished, replaced by this soft, goofy smile I had never seen him use with me. That was the moment I knew the math didn't add up. I started paying attention. I noticed he always took long walks on Saturdays and came back smelling like expensive cologne, not the cheap drugstore stuff he claimed to use. I didn't just guess. I spent 3 weekends tracking his movements. I followed him to a suburb 2 towns over, a place with manicured lawns and $500,000 homes. I saw him walk into a house and be greeted by a woman and a 7-year-old boy who looked exactly like a mini version of him. My stomach dropped. I went home and did something I hated. I went into the garage and searched his old tool chest, something he never locked because he thought I was too polite to snoop. Tucked inside a rusted paint can was a second phone. I tried a few dates for the passcode. My birthday failed. My mom's birthday failed. Then I tried the date of the house I saw him enter. It clicked open. I found a digital folder of receipts. He had drained $12,000 from my account over the last 2 years to pay for private school tuition and a diamond tennis bracelet for the other woman. I didn't call him. I didn't text him. I just waited until Friday when I knew he had his weekly dinner date at a Greasy Spoon diner on the edge of town. I walked in and sat right across from them. The woman looked at me confused. I didn't make a scene. I just slid a printed bank statement across the Formica table right next to their fries. I told her this is where the tuition money comes from. My dad didn't even try to lie. He just sat there, staring at a piece of wilted lettuce on his plate, looking small and pathetic. The woman stood up, grabbed her purse, and walked out without a word, leaving him with a bill he actually couldn't pay. I left him there, staring at the empty seat, still wearing those same 3 faded shirts.